Now let's go for speak. Okay.
Does technology make life easier? Why or why not?
Okay, let's go. Does technology make life easier? Well, it's a no-brainer to answer this question that does technology make your life easier or not? All right. So if we okay, it is not necessary to just go back in centuries and compare ourselves with the 17th or 16th century people. Let's just compare ourselves with our ancestors and our grandparents who are still alive. So uh, the improvements and advancements of in technology has been this much that now with one click, AI will generate you any sort of picture that our fathers used to make them spending hours of their time designing those photos in Photoshop and other softwares. Now with one click, AI will give that hundreds of edits uh, the way you command it to create it for you. So that's how the technology has changed life. And I think one of the greatest inventions in the technology is smartphone. Of course, smartphone has made life super easy, and it has just turned the life 360 degrees. With your smartphone in your pocket, you can pay your bills. You can literally do anything in the world. All right. In this picture, we can see an artist, actually a street artist, painting the portrait of a girl sitting right in front of him, and in the middle of a bustling street, uh, somewhere around the world. I can't guess the place, but if we look around, there are so many things happening at the meantime. The artist painting or drawing the portrait. Okay, so if we look at the portrait carefully, then we can see the art is really, we can comprehend the ability and intelligence of the artist as he has successfully uh, shaped the entire face of the girl uh, sitting next to him. And the girl is wearing a white shirt and black pants, and one thing that we can depict from the picture is the girl which is being drawn is looks like a tourist. And as we compare the skin color of the girl to other people in the photo, we can see a big difference, and it looks like an European country where an African girl is going around, and that's what we can see. Okay, so we'll discuss how literature, music, or other forms of art can impact society. Okay, the impact of art on a society has been undeniable for centuries from now, and it still has that sort of impact on the society. If we specifically talk about music, nowadays, from sports to films to weddings, everywhere people love to hear music or listen to music. And let's talk about the impact of the music on society. Okay, so you may have noticed that in different games where countries are competing each other in a World Cup stage, so whenever a team takes a wicket, like for example, let's talk about cricket. If a team is playing good cricket, so the national anthem of that country is being played in the meantime of the game, plus other songs related to the games, which some sort of make them feel energetic and what do we say, like awake their hormones. And if we talk about weddings, music is played in weddings, and like weddings are sort of incomplete without music. And if we talk about the other form of arts like literature, it play a vital role. Okay, describe the last time you enjoyed being out in nature. Do you think people should spend more time outdoors, or how would this affect people's quality of life? Okay. With the busy daily routine and schedule that we have, it is next to impossible to take out some time and go to a place which is nature blessed and just escape from the hardships and problems of everyday life in the city life. But I do remember the last time when I enjoyed myself being out, completely out in nature, and just spending time around in the middle of mountains, having no tension of my studies or work, and completely away from the busyness and the air pollution and the pollution of air or noise of the city. So there was back last Eid when our friends, like the group, our friends crew, decided to go to a place which is one of the most naturally beautiful places in the entire country of Afghanistan. It is in the eastern part of Afghanistan, and if it is almost 6 hours away from the city of Jalalabad. So we started our journey at 6 a.m. in the morning, and by 1 p.m. in the afternoon, we reached our destination. And let me talk about the outcomes, or we can say the side effects that I had, the positive side effects that I had from going and spending some of my time there. So when we reached there, the first thing we did, of course, was we just mm, prepared our place to set, and the place was like it was surrounded by mountains all around, and in the middle of the valley or beside the main road, there was a beautiful river flowing, and it was really good. Like there was no sounds of any sort of horns or we can say cars. The only sounds that they were edible to the ears were the sounds of birds, and it was really good. And when I came back, the side effects or the effects that had me was first things first. When I was there, I literally entered a new phase of life. I was like uh, a newly born child, which doesn't have any sort of activities in life. So I was really fresh minded, and I was like having the best time of my life. Okay.